going to talk about leadership. And what I'm really going to talk about are what I call the 4 critical leadership questions. Now, my definition of leadership is leadership means influencing how other people think so they make decisions that improve results in a sustainable way. Leadership is not about title, income, or authority. It's not about gender, race, height, size, or personality type. Leadership is about influencing how other people think so they make decisions that improve results in a sustainable way. So here are what I call the 4 critical leadership questions. Question number 1, what is the desired result that you're trying to improve? What is it that you're trying to improve or to achieve? Until you've identified what the desired result is, you really can't be an effective leader. It's just rhetoric at that point. So identify that. Now, the most common mistake that I have seen when people get promoted from one level of responsibility in an organization to another level is they try to impact too many outcomes simultaneously, and then they dilute their impact on all of the outcomes. So I encourage you to write down what's the one desired result that you want to achieve or improve. Critical leadership question number 2 is, who do you need to influence in order to improve that desired result? Who are the key individuals or the key groups of people that you're going to have to influence if you really want to make progress on that result? I suggest that you write their names down or the names of the groups down on a piece of paper and then stay focused on those people because those are the key people that are going to improve the result. Critical leadership question number 3 is, how do you want those people to think before they make a decision so that they can impact the desired result in a sustainable way? So what are the 3 or 4 steps that you want them to think about before they make a decision, or what are the 3 or 4 items you want them to consider before they make a decision? That mechanism right there, that little piece right there is the key to this whole thing. What are those steps that you want them to be thinking through, or those items you want them to be considering before they make the decision? Now notice the 3rd question does not say, what do I need to tell them to do? Telling people exactly what to do is micromanaging. You might improve a desired result for a short period of time using micromanagement where you tell people exactly what to do. But there are some problems with micromanaging. First of all, you're going to end up with people in your organization who can't think for themselves. They're going to always wait for you to tell them what to do. Secondly, you're going to end up with a lack of a leadership pipeline. You're not going to have people in your organization who can influence how other people think because they're all going to be waiting for you to tell them exactly what to do. And the 3rd problem with micromanaging is you're going to end up losing good employees who go to a different organization where they're allowed to think for themselves, where they have autonomy and freedom to make decisions. The 4th critical leadership question is specifically, what are you going to do to influence how the other person thinks? Now, there are about 20 different ways to influence how other people think. I'm just going to talk about one very briefly. It's one of my favorites. I call it lead by facilitating. Just simply ask a question, a good, open-ended, value-driven question. So let me give you an example of a poor question if you're trying to get somebody to think. How you doing? That's basically just saying hello. That's not going to drive a great conversation. But here's a question you could ask. What 2 or 3 things could we do in the first 5 minutes that we're interacting with a prospective customer for the first time that would increase our chances that that person's going to stay with us over the long term as a customer? Now that question, if you ask it and then you stop talking and you let the other person think, that other person might come up with some really great ideas on how to improve those first 5 minutes with a prospective customer. And then you can build on that idea. You can ask more questions, or you could reinforce certain parts of their answer. But that's going to affect how they think about those first 5 minutes of the conversation with a prospective customer. So just to review, leadership: influence how other people think so they make decisions that improve results in a sustainable way. 4 critical leadership questions. What's the desired outcome that you're trying to improve? Who do you need to influence in order to improve that outcome? How do you want those people to think before they make a decision? And specifically, what are you going to do to impact how those people think? Take care and have a great day.